Hello everyone, Mr. Fungi64 here, and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time, we made our way to Saffron City, looked around a bit, and started taking on the Team Rocket hideout. Who do I have out front? Bufo, who I remember healing him before I stopped recording, but... well, healing someone, now that I think about it. Funny thing about this... I actually recorded part of this episode, but I lost. I lost the footage because at some point I accidentally hit my button to stop the recording. See, that was fun. So I gotta. I mean, y'all didn't really miss anything other than the fights with all these Team Rocket grunts, so I'll gladly do it again. And it's also been a day because I only had time for the episode, so it's a shame that I had to scrap it. So, but in that time, I have since well, as a bit of inspiration due to all the Dead by Daylight I've been playing, I decided to watch Hellraiser, the original one. And I gotta say, it was pretty good. It's interesting. I've never really seen anything like it before, which was nice. And for coming out in 1987, I gotta say a lot of the effects didn't look that bad. I'd say, because sometimes you can tell with older movies, it's like, it doesn't look great, but that's kind of all they had to deal with. But at least personally, for me, oops, I didn't mean to use rest. I didn't mean to use rest. Well, at least we're getting our health back. Disabled. Did you disable rest? You know what? I'm okay with that. I'd rather you disable that than any other move. Now, if we could wake up here, it'd be nice. Oh no. See, and if I had my berries, I don't know if I had to like find a berry pouch or something. But because I picked up berries when we had Rocket in the team with his pickup ability. And I think I found some Chestos. I almost call them Restos. Not quite. Like a Chesto berry on Bufo would just be a good thing to have, which would just be free rest. But I can't access my berries for some reason. I probably just missed something, so I don't really care. Berries are good, but I don't think they're good enough for me to really go back and find whatever item I missed. Oh, you took less damage than I anticipated. Alright, cool. I work for Silphco. What am I to do? I don't know. I'll think of something. So much like I don't know if I mentioned it last time or if that was in the fake recording. Goodness gracious. Scrapped recording. There's nothing fake about it. I wish it wasn't scrapped. Just because it would save me the time from having to play it all again, but whatever. It's easy. I don't mind. Alright, Torment. I'm going to be searching through the levels before I start messing around with the teleporting tiles, which is the whole gimmick of this Rocket hideout. I don't know. I prefer the spinny tiles. Those were fun. Fun little puzzles. I think we see them again eventually, but I don't remember. Glare. Okay. Interesting choice. I mean, strength will do. Well, but anyway, back to Hellraiser for just a smidge. Like, I didn't know much. I knew about, like, Pinhead and that they were called Cenobites. And I've seen one of the other ones, but the other two, there's just, like, 4 main ones. At least in the first movie. Maybe there's more in a later film or not. I don't know. By the way, if you like horror, I'd recommend it if you haven't watched it. I watched the original from 1987, like I mentioned. Although I think there was a remake that came out like last year, but I heard it didn't review too well. I'm not really one to care about reviews. I usually like to form my own opinion, but I only had time to watch one movie, and I watched it with some family. We only had time for one movie, so I thought, why not just go for the original? It's on Amazon Prime for free with Prime. Normally you can find things on Prime Video, but you have to still like buy or rent them, but we didn't have to, which was nice. Paralyzed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal that after this battle. I just go on autopilot, you know. There we go. That should do it. Probably should have used that turn 1. Probably would have one hit the Cubone, but eh. And level 37, we could switch to someone else, especially since Bufo has no more Giga Drains. Still kicking myself for the whole not keeping Razor Leaf around, because I didn't realize how awful Giga Drain is with usage. Damage, it's fine. Well, I'll also give you a lemonade. I also reorganized some of my items, because I didn't like that my status recovery and whatnot were so far away. Yeah, my full heals and revives were so far down the list. I don't know what I was thinking when I organized that before. Alright, who's going next? Feel like Wes will have a good time here. Also, from listening to this music, I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm not a fan. It's a bit too chaotic. There are good moments, I just think it's a bit too much. Personally. If you like the song, that's fine, but me personally, it's a bit all over the place. Now the battle music, classic. Classic video game music right here. Yeah, but other than watching Hellraiser, I haven't really done too much. I'm probably gonna watch another horror movie soon, because this year made me realize I haven't seen like too many horror movies, despite calling myself like a horror fan. Although I feel like a lot more of that comes from games and other types of media than movies. Mainly, and I've seen a lot, you know. I've seen some classics like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street, but and I want to watch more, and it all stems back to my current Dead by Daylight obsession. Well, not obsession, more like phase. I get into these like phases. I'm give it a month or two, and I'm sure I'll be on to something else for a while, and then I'll eventually come back around. That's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'll just casually play it every so often. Who knows? It's fun. Fun little game. Well, not little, but you know what I mean. But I've never, out of all the movies I have seen, though, and the ones I listed aren't the only ones. I've watched more, but I'm not going to list them all. Out of all the ones I have seen, I've never seen a movie that's actually been able to scare me. I don't know, and I like them. I like all the horror movies I've seen. But it's just, I've never been startled or scared. Well, maybe startled, but never like, I don't know. I just want a movie that like sticks with me for like a couple days after. It's like, makes you think, maybe. Maybe that's what I need. Instead of like slashers and... Well, I haven't watched the slashers either, though. One really good one, though, that I watched. I think it was loosely based off a true event. One moment. That was the nastiest cough I've had in a while. Oh, man. Anyway, one good movie. Cough, cough. That's fitting. Wow. Right, you can read these. I read these before. Over 350 Pokemon techniques have been confirmed. Little lore bits. Pokemon have been confirmed to evolve when they are traded and whatnot. I'm not gonna read all the little what are they called? Clipboards. That's what they are. But I don't know, what was I saying? Movie. Oh, right. One movie I really like, and probably my favorite horror movie, I think it's called The Stranger. I don't know if I want to say what made it so good, though. Because it's such a... Well, I guess if I'm vague and don't say it, because I don't remember when in the movie it was. It was like beginning, middle, or end. But like the killer, or one of the killers, maybe I should have said that. Oh well. I doubt anyone's really gonna care. But one of the killers, there's a scene where one of the main characters is like on. I think they're on the phone, and there's no attention brought to this at all. But you just see them in the background, the killer. It's subtle. There's no attention brought to it, no jump scare, no music stinger. It's just there. Like you look away and you're gonna miss it. And it's such a nice touch. And I wish more movies. I want. There's probably other movies that do that, and if there are, I want to find them. Encore? What does that do? Does that make? Oh, doesn't that make it so? Yep, I can only use dig now, which I'm okay with. That just signed your own death warrant, Mr. Mime. Like, that was good. That was good. I think it's The Stranger. You know what? Let me, one-hand controller, you know what? Let me pause the recording. It's Strangers, plural. The Strangers. Inspired by true events. Yeah, sure enough. That was a good one. I forgot how creepy. I'm gonna stop talking about it. It's good. I liked it. I think there might be a second one, but I don't know if it was good or not. I haven't watched it. But The Stranger is something else entirely. I'm talking about The Strangers, plural. Now back to the game. I should heal. Gotta remember that. I mean, I wouldn't take long to get to the Pokemon Center, but too long for my blood. I want to get this done. Well, I don't know. I'm having a fun time. I did make the realization to myself earlier that, oh, brain, please. How far along we've gotten in the journey. Because this is about, like, of course we have to do this first, even access to gym. Oh, we're out of dig. Well then. Well, Brick Break should do fine. You're Steel type. I don't think Electric resists. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, Brick Break did come in handy. Took a lot longer than I anticipated, but Brick Break works. Wow, you're level 37 already? Weren't you level 35 when I switched you at? Or whatever. Don't take these blessings away from me. I'll let Baku take care of this. Probably switch her in the front after this battle. But yeah, we're about to fight Sabrina, who's going to be our 6th gym battle. which is crazy to think that we're almost done with the base game, at least. I do plan, if there are post-game things, which I'm sure there are, I do plan on playing post-game. As much as I can play, I'm gonna try. I've never really played many post-games in Pokemon before. I just never get around to them. Like, I played a lot of Black and White's post-game. And that game has a tough post-game because the trainer levels just skyrocket, they feel. I mean, that game's like, if you want difficulty in a Pokemon game, I feel like Black and White's probably your best bet. It's up there, that's for sure. I guess we just have to go for Psychic. It'll probably do... Oh yeah, Psychic is resisted by Steel. I don't know if that's a modern thing or if that's always been a thing. I don't remember if it ever changed later on, but for now, we still did a bunch of damage, so it's not like it really mattered. Man, I don't know what is with me. Coughing. Like, I'm not sick. I hope not, because I was already sick like a couple weeks ago. That was still during this series. That gave us the Fever Dream episode. At least it felt like a fever dream to me. One of these episodes that's like 15 minutes. I was out of it, but I still want to put out episodes. I forgot to switch. Oh well, that's fine. We can just switch here, because without Dig, I don't want to really fight a poison type. Poison's bulky. I mean, not that bulky in the grand scheme of things, but it's meant to be bulky. Poison types are cool, man. I feel like I've said that before. Poison types are cool. I just wish they were a little more useful. It's like the fighting type situation, but whereas fighting types feel like their purpose is solved for the most part by any of the starter types you choose. Some of their advantages are just kind of just taken. Was it blocked? It was blocked. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. Up we go. Floor 6. Switch. Forgot to switch. There we go. Getting some mad levels this time. We're going to be ready for that next gym. Best believe it. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Alright. And I think this is past where the recording failed. So, everything else from here is unseen by me in a long time at least. Psychic! You know, I might have to take a trip to the Pokemon Center because a lot of our moves are getting depleted here based on all the rocket grunts I have to fight. One more, I gotta take a drink. I've been recently getting into these, like, sparkling water. I like sparkling water, first and foremost. But this is a different one. I'm not gonna say the brand because reasons. Even though I'm a small channel, I doubt it really matters, but it might bite me in the butt down the line, so I'm just gonna play it safe. But it's delicious. This is cherry lemonade. What'd you say? Oh dear, help me, please. That man next to me is such a coward. I mean, this is essentially the video game equivalent of a hostage situation. Well, the Pokemon equivalent. A video game doesn't change the fact that it can have a hostage situation. In fact, that's exactly what this is. It's a hostage situation. I'll talk about that later. Let me read the dialogue first. They must have targeted Sylph for our Pokemon products. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world of Pokemon. The Rockets came and took over the building. Are you a Rocket brother? Dad betrayed Team Rocket? What do you mean betray? I'm not a part of Team Rocket. Anywho, back to the sparkling water competition. I like sparkling water if it's flavored right. Some sparkling or seltzer water, I've never been sure on the difference, are just nasty. And if it's just normal old water with some fizz, it's just drink water. I don't know. I'm definitely a texture guy when it comes to like food and drink for that matter. And I don't know, the fizz in sparkling and seltzer waters hits different than like in soda or whatnot, but not in a good way. When it's done wrong, when it's not flavored, I don't know what it is. It's just gross to me. If you like it, that's probably good, because it's still water. I doubt adding bubbles is really going to change anything. Now, adding flavors is going to change a little bit, but this got 5 calories in one bottle, and they're big bottles. Not bad. Everything else looks pretty good too. No fat, low sodium, all that jazz. How much sugar? That's a good question. Does it say? It probably has to. It doesn't. Well, maybe there isn't any. That's good. Oh, there it is. 0. Cool. So yeah, it's not that bad. I don't drink too many though. I try to. They're on the pricey side, I'd say. So I go slowly, but once every so often, they're a nice little treat. And they're delicious. So, whatever. I enjoy them quite a lot. Triforce needs the levels most. Oh yeah, we got Fly last episode, didn't we? Oh, hello. I figured you'd be evil. Was I supposed to read that? Why do I feel like that dialogue was more important than other dialogues I've skipped? This is not a good matchup. Huh. Well, how much will Tri-Attack do? I think Tri-Attack's still more powerful than Fly. Plus, it only takes 1 turn instead of 2. Yeah. Alright, cool. What else you got? More electric types? That's sure. What did you say? That's sure? I don't know. Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. There's quite literally nothing I can do about this situation. And Wes is out of... Well, I'll still switch to Wes. Because Brick Break. Because we're not in a good spot right now to fight Magneton. Yeah. Oh, and a crit. Beautiful. That makes me smile. And you know, I was confident before recording. Switch back now. That I'd be done with this Silphco Tower in 1 episode. I no longer think that's the case. Just called a hunch. I remember it being tall, but not that tall. And really, you miss after 1 smoke screen? Does it like lower my accuracy? Like, is it like harshly lower accuracy? Am I missing that? Because I'm going into autopilot, so I don't read the text box. Like one time, right? Or maybe I missed 2 times, but still, it's only 2. Magnemite, I'm a bit more confident. And how much does Tri-Attack do? You resist it, I know. But you're a Magnemite. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Oh, and the paralysis. Love to see it. Have we gotten all statuses on Tritech now? I don't know if we ever got paralysis before, but I know we got freeze and burn, I think. I could try finishing it with a move, but I'll just use Tri Attack to secure the kill. Because Steel's just so hard to work around for Triforce here. No Magneton. Coughing, that works. We take those. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. If I need to reset my accuracy, I will. I'm just gonna let Eugene take this. Oh, and there's the poison. Ooh. I've never been annoyed so often by coughing. Strength. Not bad, not bad. Finish with a surf. Oh my gourd. I've never been so annoyed. Throughout this whole series, it's been coughing that has been a thorn in every battle it's in. Pretty much. Were you important? Tixie Branch? It's a Russian no man's land. What does that mean? Maybe it would make sense if I paid attention to what he said earlier, but I was on autopilot. I can't help being on autopilot. Sometimes you just zone out. When I'm rambling, I zone out. What can I say? And I ramble a lot. Only when I'm rambling by myself. Well, I guess I'm rambling to y'all, but in the recording, it's essentially just rambling to myself, which I like. I like rambling, if you haven't noticed. And that's this floor done, I think. Yes. Yes? Yeah. Alright. Alright. How many more dang floors are there? I know I can go to the elevator and check. But oh my goodness, I thought you were facing the other way. Maybe you turned. Oh, another rocket brother. That's cool. Oh. Alright. This is a bit more my speed. Let's try fly. That should do. Decent damage, probably. Not bad. Rage. Wow. Now that, on the other hand, is bad. Steel Wing? Alright, good finisher. Good neutral option. Steel's not really great against most. How much at full health, though? Let's get a better gauge on Steel Wing's effectiveness. Alright, fly's better, but I figured that. Stab. I think more damage anyway, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Not sure how much damage Steel Wing's supposed to do. Oh well, it's decent enough for my purposes. There we go. Finally a bit more in line here. Okay, I'm looking. How many floors does this stupid building have? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're definitely not finishing that this episode. We aren't even that close. We still have to monkey around with that stupid teleporting system. Well, you know what? Since I'm here, I'm a 7th floor. I gotta remind myself of that. I'm heading back to the Pokemon Center since I'm here. But next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we'll tackle more of Silphco and hopefully finally run the rockets out of town. But until then, remember to stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.